Hi everyone, so today I'm making a video on where I've kind of been and why I stopped making YouTube videos and my depression and my mental health. I'm really nervous, so if I come across a bit weird in this video, I'm sorry, but I've literally done this intro about 5 times because I'm kind of scared of what people are going to say and yeah, what people's opinions are going to basically be on this. But that's kind of why I'm making this video in the first place, because it's okay to kind of talk about how you're feeling, and it shouldn't be like this massive thing of where like no one really speaks out about anything and then people think that it's not normal when it totally is. Like, everyone goes through this. But yeah, I just want to get started and yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to start where it all began. So that was last June, July, August kind of time. So like summer. That's when I just didn't really feel myself. Nothing happened. I just felt very withdrawn with people, from people. And yes, that was kind of where it all started. So it really kind of began in November. So November's when I lost my nan. That was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. Not only for me but my whole family. She was literally like the heart, just everything of the whole family basically. She brought us all together. So yeah, that was really hard just because it was very unexpected. It was a massive shock to everyone. I just had a lot of questions that I just didn't have answers to, like what happened, why. I didn't get it. I didn't understand why. Like, I just didn't get it. So from that point, I held a lot of that in. I didn't speak to anyone about what happened or anything really regarding my nan to anyone till a bit after that happened. So I kind of grieved quite quietly and kind of withdraw myself from like family, and didn't want to, like, as soon as anyone started talking about it, I would just walk off. I didn't want to hear it. I kind of want to pretend it never happened. So yes, then I feel like from November till about June, July, say about January, that's when I kind of started to properly grieve, if that made sense. Like, Christmas was really hard because my granddad passed away before, a few years ago. So yes, then it was my nan, so it was both of them. So like, Christmas was very different. So yeah, it was just hard to see like everyone happy, but obviously it's Christmas, like everyone's going to be happy, but it was just hard to see basically because I didn't understand why. I had a lot of anger, but there was nothing to be angry about. It was just kind of how I was feeling, and I just held it all in, whereas everyone spoke about it quite early, and like the stories about her and stuff like that. I couldn't hear it. I didn't want to hear it. I just kind of picked myself up and put myself in a different room. Didn't want to put my headphones in. Didn't want to hear it. So yeah, so I felt like I'll kind of grieve later on. From that point in November, so probably about January was kind of that's when I felt a bit more low again. So I remember just feeling just like I had no purpose in life. Like, I just wanted to stay in bed all the time. I didn't want to move. I felt like, what's the point of even getting out of bed? Like, I just felt empty. Like, I just had no reason to do anything, no energy. I just felt tired all the time, even though like I had a good night's sleep. And some nights I couldn't get to sleep at all. Like, I'd be going to sleep so late because just overthinking everything, like different scenarios of stuff that hasn't even happened yet, like just all in my head. Just overthinking just everything that just really didn't need to be thought about. I felt very uninspired. I felt very just not with it. Just not, like, I was living but not even living, if that made sense. Like, I was living but I wasn't present. I was just there. Like, it's just my body was just there, but my soul just was elsewhere. And I was kind of feeling like that for a very long time, and I didn't understand why. So I kind of just was very confused. Yeah, so I didn't speak to anyone about this for quite a while. And then obviously, like, my best friend, she knows me very well, like, she's my best friend. But she was getting the kind of signs for it. So she kind of spoke to me, and I just was like, no, it's like I'm fine, all of this, but I wasn't. But she kind of spoke to me and kind of broke everything down, and kind of was like, maybe you need to speak to someone. In everything I got kind of, not everything I said, but like most things I said, I got off my chest that I wanted to say, that I'd just be like keeping in my head, that I didn't want anyone to know. She kind of helped me a lot with that, and I can't thank her enough. Like, she's so supportive. She'd like say, let's go over here, let's go here, let's go on spa days, let's go on walks and everything like that, and that helped a lot. Like, looking forward to something helps a lot, and because you kind of feel like you're in a rut and you're not really progressing in life, you're kind of just there. I'm sorry, my belly rumbled, I am really hungry. Also, when I'm smiling and I'm laughing, it's not because I'm like laughing at the situation, it's because purely I'm a bit nervous. So I do this weird nervous smile laugh thing, like it's really weird, I don't know why I do it. But also just kind of going through so that kind of period of not wanting to do anything to kind of wanting to go out all the time and kind of just drinking. And I wanted to drink because basically when I drink I'd kind of forget everything and kind of forget how the pain in like inside and why I was feeling like that. I'd kind of just forget it all, and it was kind of my escape to drink. I'm not obviously only like once on the weekend, like when I'd go out with like the girls. Well, that clearly made it worse because drink and alcohol and whatever is an antidepressant, so it made me go from like way up middle-ish to like all the way back down. So like when I come back from oh, I can't speak, when I'd come back in from a night out, I'd just be feeling like even worse than what I did before I went out. Like, it was really bad. So if any like advice from me is that if you're going for anything, like, do not turn to drink. Like, do not turn. Like, obviously it's good to like have a few drinks here and there and like when you go out with people and stuff, but if you're drinking purely for the reason to escape your problems, do not drink. Drink to have a good time, drink to go out, drink to have fun. Like, just drink, do not drink if you're trying to escape something, because it will just make it worse. Like, you'll feel worse, you'll not only have a hangover, you'll just feel way worse. First thing, which is like the most important kind of step to kind of getting over it, is just accepting that you have something wrong. Because for so many months I was like, I am fine, like this will go, this is nothing, I don't know what this is, but like it's nothing big, like just leave it and kind of stuff. But once you admit that you finally have something wrong, that like I can't even explain the relief that you get off your chest. Is like, oh, right, okay, now I can do something about it, now I can get it fixed. So literally the main thing is just talking to people, talk to your friends, talk to your family. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to link loads of helplines and like kind of symptom stuff if you want to help your friends or anything, or family or anything like that, in the description. Also like my Instagram, if you want to like message me, we can like talk about stuff and everything like that. I'll message back. But yes, so that's what I'll do. Kind of how I was feeling and everything. So that brings me on to why I stopped doing YouTube. Purely because I didn't want to fake it. I didn't want to sit in front of a camera, pretend I'm all happy, pretend I'm all something I'm not. Like, I'm not going to fake it just for like a video. Like, I'm not like that. So that's kind of wanted to wait until I was back into like a good place where I was kind of feeling like back to kind of how I was before this all happened, and that I wasn't putting on a show and I wasn't just not being myself. I didn't want to look back at my videos and own up exactly how I was feeling, and for me to be like, oh well, that's that and that's that. Like, I didn't want to watch any of that back, basically. So that's kind of why I didn't do any videos. But yeah, so that's kind of leads me on to the next point, to say that was on my belly. Sorry, I've got a little notification as well. But basically it leads me on to saying that you're not alone. Please don't ever think you're alone. Again, remember all the links and stuff in the description. Please just have a read if you even want to have a look. There's little people on there that you can like talk to and stuff, and like ring. And even if you don't want to talk to family or friends or whoever, just like you can message them. They're like random people, I don't know who they are, but they really help. I hope this video has helped you. Even if it helps one person, that's all I want. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end, because I know it's a little bit lengthy, but yeah, thank you, and I'll see you guys later.